Hello, this is going to be very casual, no editing, because I just want to talk, I guess. So hi, if you don't know me, my name is Meg. I'm an almost 21-year-old student going to school for youth studies, German, and teaching English as a foreign language. I really like dogs, and singing, and crocheting, and traveling, and reading. I like a lot of things. I have chronic illnesses, but I am not the illness itself. And that is pretty much the point of this video. Because, well, two reasons. First of all, I struggle with feelings of guilt a lot. Even though this is in no way my fault and I realize that it's not rational at all, I feel guilty because weird stuff happens to me and then people get worried, or I don't know, because I'm not a perfect, healthy specimen of a human. I don't know. That makes sense, right? I think it makes sense. But more importantly, I want to remind people that I made this channel because I wanted to help people. And I still do, and I still will. This is not a goodbye video. When I was trying to figure out what my diagnosis was, and then once I had it, I looked on YouTube because I wanted to see if other people had it, and if other people, how they lived, I guess. So I try to keep this channel helpful and positive, but I don't want you to think that because I make videos about my illness that I obsess over it. There's a chronic illness community on Instagram that has been, from what I've seen, becoming increasingly toxic. So you have people who, I guess I haven't seen much of it, so I'm going mostly off what other people have said, but I have seen people that make accounts on various websites to call out the fakers, which doesn't make sense because A, you're not a doctor, B, why is it your business, and C, how is it helping you? You're not going to get a medal for, unmasking 10,000 fakers or whatever. And then that mentality is also exacerbated by people who only post about being sick. You kind of get caught in this spiral of all you're seeing is sick people, all you're seeing is sick people. And while it's nice to see that, to not feel alone, it's also really unhealthy because you kind of forget that there are people who aren't sick, and you forget that even the people who are sick, they have amazing lives, you know? It's not like we're all dying, but just because we post stuff about being sick doesn't mean that's all our lives are. And I think it's important for everyone to remember that because it's really unhealthy. So I just want to emphasize that just because this channel is called That Chronic Illness Life, as is my Instagram, it doesn't mean that I've forgotten that I'm a person. I chose that name because I thought it was funny and because I wanted to have a channel name that wasn't my name so people would know what they were looking at. But I'm a person, so I think we should focus more on the fact that it is a life of that chronic illness life, not just the chronic illness. So I'm going to continue making videos to give tips about whatever I think. Going back to school is starting, so I'm going to make videos about that. I'm sure having a social life, getting homework help, experiences in hospitals to give you tips. But I'm going to keep it positive, and I encourage you guys to do that as well, because really, what's the point otherwise? I think you should just live your best life, and if you're sick, well, you're sick, so just to quote Jessica Kelgren-Fozzard, if you haven't noticed, she's kind of my idol, just fold it in with the rest of your life. It's a part of you, but it isn't you, you know? I'm probably going to get a tattoo to remind myself of that. I'm not quite sure what yet, but I'll be thinking about it. I hope this made sense. I know it's rambly and it's not edited because I don't want to edit right now. I'm really tired. But I hope this made sense. And if you have any thoughts, please let me know. But I encourage you, if you're one of the people who calls out the fakers, just think, how is this helping me and how is this helping them? And if it's not, which in my opinion it doesn't, just stop. If you want to like write a list of everyone you think is fake, fine. Just don't share it, you know, because people who are sick already have enough stuff going on. So they don't need you calling them fake or that you're glorifying your illness. That's another thing I heard. I knew I forgot to mention something. So basically me posting about being sick is not glorifying an illness. It is me trying to help people with that illness. I hope that makes sense. I hope this clears up. We're going to go back to our regularly scheduled programming or, you know, more professional edited videos, not me in pajamas, soon enough. But until then, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, week, weekend, etc. And as you know, I am always here if you want some advice or just want to talk to somebody who has maybe gone through the same thing as you. Bye.